Once you are older, life is so much harder, and not preparing for it will make you miserable. When you're young and in your early 20s, people think it's okay to not have everything figured out. You might not have a job yet, or you might still be figuring out what you want to study. Maybe you're not dating anyone, or you just like to hang out with friends and have fun. People don't worry too much because you're still young, still finding yourself in your 20s. It's like you're playing the tutorial level, learning the controls, exploring the game world, and figuring out your strategy. Everyone is excited to see what skills you'll unlock. They see you like a new character with tons of potential, ready to level up. But when you start getting close to 30, things begin to change. People start expecting more from you. They look at your progress bar differently. If you're still stuck in the beginner's zone, living like you did when you were 22, what seemed okay back then, like not having a job or still figuring things out, starts to worry people now. They start to judge you, thinking you're wasting your life and won't reach the higher levels. What was once seen as potential begins to look like being stuck on the same stage. By the time you're 30, if you haven't started leveling up with a steady job or clearer plans for your future, people might start thinking you're falling behind. They might see you as someone who missed their chance to advance, an unfinished quest left incomplete. Your body starts to get weaker, and mental sharpness is supposed to be replaced by experience points. And if you don't have that, it feels like you've lost the game. Of course, there are some players who find their way later in the game, and that's great. But they are the exception, not the rule. The good news is, even if you feel stuck on a low level, it's never too late to start grinding and leveling up. Sometimes just deciding to make a change can help you do a lot in just a few months. Turning 30 can be a new game start, not just a game over. It's all about taking your character and starting to play your story. If you're starting to feel the pressure of getting older, of not being where you thought you'd be by now, it's okay to feel that. But don't get stuck there. Feeling behind isn't the problem. Staying behind is. Here's what you can actually do to start changing that. 1. Start with brutal honesty. You have to look at your life without flinching. That's hard, but it's necessary. Sit with yourself and ask, am I where I want to be? What am I avoiding? What story am I telling myself to delay growth? This isn't about self-hate. It's about clarity. Psychology tells us that you can't change what you won't face. Write it all down. The mess, the dreams, the stuck places. Self-awareness is step 1. Without it, you're just guessing. 2. Pick one area that needs to grow. Not 5, not 10, just 1. What's causing you the most stress or shame right now? No job, no direction, poor health, isolation? Choose the one thing that, if improved, would make everything else a little easier. Psychologically, this is called a keystone habit. When you fix one core area, momentum spreads. 3. Create a small, uncomfortable goal. The goal isn't to be motivated. It's to do something slightly harder than what you're doing now, consistently. If you're jobless, apply to 3 jobs a day, not 30 in one panic-fueled night. If you're lost, set a deadline to explore 2 career paths this month. If you're out of shape, walk 20 minutes a day. No gym membership needed. Psychologists call this behavioral activation. Action changes emotion, not the other way around. 4. Track your wins, not just your failures. Most people spiral because they only focus on what they haven't done. Your brain needs evidence that change is happening, even if it's small. Keep a progress log. 1 sentence a day. Today I sent 1 resume. Or a checkbox. Moved my body today. This reinforces self-efficacy, the belief that you can do hard things, and when you believe you can change, you do. 5. Build a growth-ready environment. You don't rise to your goals, you fall to your systems. Look around. Are your routines keeping you small? Are your friends growing or just numbing you? Does your space make you feel calm or stuck? Make small shifts. Clean your room for a clearer mind. Follow people who inspire you for more drive. Unfollow people who make you feel behind so you feel less shame. 6. Accept that you're starting late, but start anyway. Yes, you might be behind. That's the truth. But the deeper truth is that you can still catch up faster than you think. Psychology calls this the fresh start effect. A clean mental break can give your brain the push it needs to reset. So make today a mental clean slate. Even if you're 29, even if you're 35, even if everyone around you seems way ahead, your story isn't over, but it won't write itself. You don't have to have everything figured out, but you do have to start figuring something out. Start small, start honest, start scared even, but start, because time doesn't wait, and neither does life. But the good news is, neither does growth once you let it in.